A new museum is set to be available for our local community in the coming new year. And joining me now, Eric, he's the president. How's it going?
It's going very well, very busy.
Yeah, well, you guys are still building your museum and getting it all worked out, but you have a plane here that you guys recently received.
Right.
We'll get to that in a moment, but tell us a little bit about yourself and, what was your military background?
I joined the U.S. Navy February of 2000 before anything was going on. I figured it was a safe bet to join the Navy. There's been a Navy battle in 50 years. And of course, 9/11 happened, then I found myself in Iraq working for the Army from 05 to 07. Ultimately, I did close just about 15 years and was medically retired, and here I am.
Wow, well, thank you for your service. Now, you guys are set to open the Michigan Veterans Museum, and you have this plane here. How significant is the plane to you guys having it in your museum that's set to open?
To us, this is a huge deal because it has significant Michigan military history as well. It served in Vietnam. After Vietnam, approximately 1972, it came here to Michigan, was at Battle Creek, and then also went to Maryland and California as well.
Well, tell us more about its story. It's so many pieces here. You guys had to break it down and bring it in, but tell us more of the story behind it.
Yeah, so Michigan Flight Museum was looking to make room. They were doing some rearrangement with what they're doing down there, and this airplane was on the, we'll say, chopping block. It was going someplace. So we, in a sense, rescued it. And researching this airplane, I noticed the Michigan military history, and that was it for us. We really wanted to bring it home and keep it here. And we are going to restore it and fly it as well.
Now, when you look at this plane, what do you see in terms of the sacrifice that was committed by those who flew it?
So this aircraft had 4,000 plus hours in Vietnam from late 67 to through 71. It has documented battle damage. There's bullet holes in the wings. There was damage on the fuselage as well. This aircraft specifically, its major role while it was in Vietnam was to support the troops on the ground, to do their mission. Some of those missions were called Prairie Fire and Tiger Hound.
Now, what are the other future goals for your museum once we get to that point?
So I spoke of the A&P classes we want to give. There'll be some basic classes, and then we'll see what goes from there. Some of the other things that we want to do is getting some food drives, other community services. We do have a staff social worker, licensed social worker, a chaplain as well. So we want it to be a home where veterans can definitely come relax as well. And the general public, of course, too. But when I got involved with a different museum and met a bunch of veterans, that was the best therapy for me that I could ever experience, is just being in a relaxed atmosphere with other veterans that went through similar type of situations.
Well, you have some other veterans that are working on the museum with you. We'll get to them in a moment, but tell people how they can stay up to date on your museum and the progress of it all.
The best way to get a hold of us and follow us is on Facebook. So if you do a search, you should be able to find Michigan Veterans Museum.
All right, well, thank you so much.